Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? Good. You are all doing a good job sitting nice and quietly on the rug with your legs crossed. I like what I see. See looking eyes and listening ears, and your hands are in your lap. You guys are working hard today. Okay, so this morning we are going to read a story called Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm. That is the title of the book. Can you say Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm?
Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm.
Very good. And this is what the book looks like. This is the title, and it tells us what the book is about. Very good. Now, do we start reading on this side or this side?
The other side.
This side?
No.
This side?
Yes.
Very good. This book is written by Joy Cowley. She is my author. Very good. It's illustrated by Elizabeth Fuller.
She drew pretty pictures.
She drew the pretty pictures in the book.
Miss Meeks, my name is Taylor.
Very good. Your middle name's Elizabeth? That's great, Taylor. Okay, now looking at this book and this title, Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm, what do you think this book is about?
A farm.
A farm?
And a pig and a duck.
A pig and a duck?
And a cow.
And a cow? And what about, who's this lady?
Miss Wishy-Washy.
Miss Wishy-Washy.
She looked like a pig.
No.
She does look like a pig.
Listen, guys, sometimes the author and the illustrator puts clues in the story to help us learn things that we may not understand. Are you ready to listen to the story? You ready? You okay? Okay. All right. Everybody on your bottoms, let's get started. Mrs. Wishy-Washy's Farm. Now, in this story, we're going to look at those clues, and we're going to look at some rhyming words. We're going to look at some rhyming words like boat, coat, rock, sock. Okay? Ooh, that's a pretty one. This is Miss Wishy-Washy, and this is her farm. Here is her house, and her truck, and her barn.
And her tractor. And look at her.
Now look, let's talk about some rhyming words we see right here. Farm and barn. Very good. All right, let's see what happens next. Here by the barn is the old tin tub where all the animals go for a scrub. What rhymes with tub? Very good. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, moo, the cow cries. I hate this old tub. I've got soap in my eyes. Cries rhymes with wishy-washy, wishy-washy, eee, the pig squeals. I have been scrubbed from my nose to my heels. Can you think of a word on this page? What did the pig do? Squealed. And what are these? His heels. Squeals and heels. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, quack, the duck moans. I've got suds in my feathers and aches in my bones. I see two more words that rhyme. Moans and bones. Very nice. The scrubbing is over. The tub goes away. No more washing, the animals say. Moo, ee, quack, quack, quack. Bye, Miss Wishy-Washy. Mean old Miss Wishy-Washy. We are leaving you and we won't be back. Fast down the highway, they run side by side. Where will they go? Where will they hide? Eee, the city, squeals the old pig. We'll go to the city where the barns are big. I see more rhyming words. Pig rhymes with
Big.
big. Very good. But the city is as wild as a farm stampede. Stampede is a very big word. Like a big group of people like running through somewhere, like a stampede. A lot of cows have stampedes. They run really, really super fast. Like a big, big crowd of animals.
Like a bulldozer.
There is nowhere to rest and nowhere to feed. The 3 hungry animals walk into a barn. There is food on the dishes, but it's not like the farm. The cow looks around with an anxious face. I think we could be in the wrong eating place.
Yeah, he's scared.
Anxious and scared, right? Along comes the cook with an angry shout. You'll be roast on toast if you don't get out, he says. I'm so scared.
Me too.
They run for their lives to the barn next door and find themselves in a hardware store. Oops!
He messed up paint.
They got paint all over themselves.
Yes.
See that?
Yellow, pink, purple.
It's a lot of colors. Then a van pulls up in 2 shakes of a tail. It's the pickup van from the animal jail. They're taken away. Oh, what bad luck for the cow and the pig and the poor old duck. Do you think they're scared? Do you think they're anxious? Sit up. They sit in a huddle, hungry and pale, in the cold, muddy cage of the animal jail. Remember, huddle. Huddle is one of our vocabulary words, remember?
That means scared.
Anxious means scared. Then the unhappy cow and the pig and the duck hear the chug, 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 chug of the old farm truck. See more rhyming words, and I hear them. They moo and they squeal, and they quack and they cheer. It's dear Miss.
Wishy-washy.
She is here. And remember, the word here is our new sight word for the week. Remember? Far from the city and back on the farm, the animals run to the old red barn. Now Miss Wishy-Washy fills up the tub. Come on, you 3. You need a good scrub. What is she going to do to them?
She's going to scrub them as clean. And they're going to love it.
And bathe them. You think they're going to love it or hate it?
Love.
You think they're going to love it? Oh, bliss, says the cow as she jumps right in. Oh, bliss, says the pig with a happy grin. Oh, bliss, says the duck, splashing in with the rest. There's no doubt about it. Home is best. Wishy-washy, wishy-washy. And who's running?
Cow.
Okay, you guys did a great job listening to this story. But let's review some of your vocabulary words that we have been learning. Anxious. What does it mean if you are anxious?
Sad. Sad.
That's close. You're anxious.
Scared.
Scared. Show me what anxious looks like on your faces. What does it mean? Our next vocabulary word. What does it mean to moan? If you don't want to do your homework, you moan. Oh. We all like doing our homework though, right?
Yeah. Because I'm sleepy.
Yes. When you're sleepy, sometimes you moan, right? Let me hear you guys moan. And our next vocabulary word is the word huddle. What does it mean to be in a huddle? Thank you, Rika.
Football players again, the trees.
Yeah, like when a group of football players get in a big circle. But what did the animals, in this case it was the animals getting in a huddle, right? Right? That would be like you boys and girls getting in a huddle real tight, just like when we played that game that day, remember? We had the boys on one side and the girls on the other side, and we got into huddles, into groups, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want everybody to touch your head, touch your nose, touch your knees, touch your toes. Stretch up to the ceiling. Oh, release your butt. Now bring them back to your waist. Now I want everybody to sit up nice and tall. Do your head like this. You can sit right there. And I want everybody to get ready. Put your thinking caps on. Looking eyes on. Listening ears. We are going to talk about what happens in the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end of the story. Okay? You guys have got to think really, really, really hard. I'm going to put Mrs. Wishy-Washy, the book, right up here so that you can look back at it, okay? Okay. Can anybody tell me something that happened at the beginning of the story? Remember, right when it started. What was happening with those animals?
They didn't like to touch the bath.
The animals did not like the bath. The animals
Did not like the bath.
did
Not
not
like the bath.
like
The
a bath.
A bath.
They did not like to get a bath. And what comes at the end of my sentence? A period that tells us that the sentence is what? Over. Thank you for sitting on your bottom and crossing your legs. Okay, can anybody tell me what happened in the middle of the story?
They went to jail.
They ran away, right?
And the cookman and the chef told them to get out.
That's right.
After being fried.
So, Kendra, I need you to listen. So, they were unhappy and they ran away, right?
Yeah.
Kendra, I need you to get quiet. Enrico, I need you to turn around, please. All right, so they ran away, right?
They. The cow, duck, and
And we'll say to the, where did they go? It starts with a C. Who said city? Very nice.
And then they went, and then Miss
Okay.
Wishy told them to come in the tub.
Very good. Thank you for sitting right here. Okay, and what happened at the end of the story? That happened in the middle. But what happened at the end of the story?
They wanted to take a bath.
They wanted to take a bath because who came and got them?
Miss Wishy-Washy.
Very good. So they were happy or sad?
Happy.
They were happy. Let's say they went, starts with an H,
Home.
home.
I said home.
With who?
Miss Wishy-Washy.
Very good.
Oh, what Miss Meek's name?
And what comes at the end of that sentence?
A period.
A period. Very nice.
W.
You boys, home girls, give yourselves a pat on the back. You did a fantastic job with that lesson. All right, guys. Now, I need everybody's eyes up here. When I open my eyes, I want to see everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful students. I love what I see. I love what I see. Now, I would like Lamaya to come stand up here. I want you to come up here, and I want you to tell us what you learned from the story.
I learned that
Or just tell us what the story's about.
the story's about Miss Wishy-Washy, and they ran to the city, and they found themselves in a hard store. Then they went to jail, and then Miss Wishy-Washy came back.
She came and she got them, and she brought them back home. Very good. Everybody give yourselves a pat on the back. Now, in just a little bit, we are going to break up, thank you, we're going to break up into small groups, and we're going to go work on rhyming words at the back table, okay? All right? Give yourselves a pat on the back. You did a great job. Very good. Yes, you can.